Welcome everybody to Trashy Imports. We're here. We're graced with Olivia Pearl's presence right now. She's not going to be able to stay on for the whole time. She's a very busy lady. Tell us what you've got going on, babe.
Well, hello, my lovely ladies. Thank you for having me. You already know I got some fire building here in the industry. I'm just trying to put together some new events and do some fun new stuff for us. So I have the Uncut Leather Gala coming up in Tampa, Florida this Sunday, March 3rd. We will be at Emperor's after hours. We're going to have a really cool lineup going on. We have some industry designers, some non-industry designers. We're gonna, like I said, bring a new feel to the situation and incorporate some new fun and some new blood. We've got some feature entertainers performing because never have enough feature entertainer opportunities, right? So
Right.
we're gonna be doing a couple of those. You're gonna see Miss Aurora Knights and Bunny Bambina. She is a new feature to the situation. So we're super excited to see what she's pumping out. I believe she's going to be doing her cowgirl show. And we have the male strippers, the Kings of Desire, coming in to do a little strutting their stuff for us.
Ooh.
And we got to keep it exciting and cater to everybody. I mean, we all have a kinky side. We all have our sexual nature to us. And, to me, in my experience, the industry's just been so kind of like segregated in a way. Everybody kind of does their thing. The clubs do their thing. The publications do their thing, and some of the businesses do their thing. But we're not really cooperative and collaborative like we should be. And I think this is kind of the time to start tearing down some of those walls, with social media and, just the changes in the climate and the atmosphere and the culture. I think it's time for all that. So, we're gonna also pay homage to, as we know, Miss Jackie, industry icon as she is. Woo, 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 right. She's been on stages all over the world. And from what I understand, I didn't even know this, but from what I understand, this is the first time Jackies are going to be walking the runway. So, again, just something new and fun and exciting and trying to pay homage to where we all came from for sure. And it's the debut collection for Uncut Leather, which is a new business partnership of mine. We do handcrafted leather lingerie, which is, super unique. We've all seen the masks and the cuffs and the accessories and, but we make full pieces. So you can definitely check that out at uncutleathergoods.com, leather on Instagram. And we're going to be strutting our stuff with our 1 pieces, 2 pieces, 3 pieces, accessories, and so on. So just bringing, like I said, just some new fun stuff to the industry and of course, giving us all a reason to get together and party.
Nice. So what time is it starting? I know that what time I'm going to be there. Like I'm coming with Jackie. But what time is the party kicking off?
So we're going to start at 7 p.m. on Sunday, March 3rd. We're going to have a networking mixer. So, some hors d'oeuvres, some drinks, a little pre-party entertainment. Give everybody a chance to just talk and hang out. Again, that's not something we necessarily get to do a lot as a group, and as an industry. So just kind of hang out, have some good times, get some good conversation, see some fun new stuff. And then we'll move into the main show, which will start about 8:15.
Okay, cool. All right, nice. I'm loving it.
That sounds like it's gonna be awesome.
So how many models did you have?
I have, I think off the top of my head, about 16, 17 models.
Wow. Okay, so it's going to be quite a production.
Yeah. So we've got, like I said, about 16, 17 models. We have 4 designers, 5 designers. One will be doing like a limited collection. They kind of got in last minute, but they were really excited to get involved and show their lines. They have a smaller collection, but it'll be 5, and we're going to do the tribute to Jackie and then 3 performances.
Nice. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, good. Thank you so much. It's fun and different to, kind of be on this side of the events. Usually we just get booked and show up and, do our thing, but there's a lot that goes into it, and I'm really having a lot of fun.
You've been running events for a little while. Like, you're pretty good.
Yeah.
You've got some experience with this. You're pretty good with this stuff.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I do. I've been, and I mean, it's kind of, get in where you fit in and, kind of stick to what you know. And if there's not necessarily a lane for it, maybe make a lane. But yeah, I'm by trade cosmetologist, so I've been doing wedding parties and bachelorette parties and all that behind the scenes makeup kind of stuff and planning those events and orchestrating them for a long time before I was really on the professional aspect of dancing. So just found a way to mix the two.
Now, is the event couples friendly?
Absolutely. We are all inclusive. Like I said, I really want to gear things toward our sexual nature. Everybody has one, everybody has a different one, and we all kind of need a safe space to play and explore and just live that life. I mean, a lot of us are in corporate America, or a lot of our, clients, customers, fans, they're in corporate America, and they look to us to, kind of be able to exhibit that nature where they don't get to on their daily lives. So, then certain aspects we're kind of in the same boat where we have to, kind of stifle our sexual nature. And at the end of the day, we all have one. So, let's stop acting like we don't.
I love it. Sure. No, it's exciting. I'm looking forward to doing it. It's a pity that Raven's not going to come down. But,
I know. I'll be down in 3 weeks.
This is going to be the first.
We're happy to have you when you do. This is the strip club capital of the country. So, the more events and the more fun we can do and the more of us that get together, the better. We're all, really kind of doing our own thing like that in our own lane. And I give you ladies props as well, too, for, diversifying yourselves and finding new ways to continue to grow in the industry.
It's
Same to you.
Tampa.
Because
100%.
It makes me sad when really good features, they just stop featuring and then you don't see them again or hear from them again. And you're making more opportunities for people to come together. I think that's awesome.
And you ladies too. So thank you and congratulations, Bambi, on your new positions in life, taking over, doing your thing.
I mean, again, part of Tampa. I'm glad to have you with me. I can't wait to have you come. Congratulations with with Nightlife. So I'm looking forward to you coming in.
Congratulations on that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to you coming into the club when it's done. And,
yes, ma'am. You already know I'm on speed dial.
Yeah, so it was really lovely to see you. And I like that we work in the same city now.
Yeah,
and I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to walking because I haven't been on a stage or worn my jackies for like 3 months now.
Exactly. I know it's in your bones. I know it's in your bones. You ain't gonna stay still for too long.
Yeah, for sure. So is there anything else that you want to add? Like ticket prices, like where people can get tickets, all that kind of stuff.
Check us out on Eventbrite /Uncut Gala, Uncut Leather Gala, or search, Uncut Leather under Tampa, and it should be definitely the first thing that pops up. You can check our link on Uncut Leather on Instagram and uncutleathergoods.com, or through my Instagram, oliviapearl.tv. You can DM me, I'll send you the link, so on and so forth.
I've seen some of those costumes that you've been wearing on your social media. They're super sexy. They are really, really hot. And I did actually meet him, like your business partner, and saw a lot of his product at Exotica when I was there. So it was really good quality, really nice.
Well,
it's really hard with like whenever you want to buy something online just from a random ass website and you get the cheap stuff, or it's just cut so weird and it's like a triangle, and like I'm not shaped like that. I'm pretty like my butt crack doesn't end right here, and it's really weird.
Well, our chains are everything we do is adjustable. So it really fits like a wide variety. We have like certain templates that kind of may fit certain body shapes and types differently.
You can customize.
Otherwise we customize. So we do custom commissions. We have a few custom, like really fun custom pieces. We have an Alice in Wonderland piece. We have a katana from Mortal Kombat piece. I'm trying to think, what is the other one? Like a Massacre Bunny one. And then what's the chick? What's the Sailor Moon? Yeah, so we have, I don't know.
It's not Sailor Moon.
She's got the wand. That's what I was going for. The wand. She's got the wand.
What kind of Sailor Moon are we talking
she's got
about?
The wand. Yeah, so she's got the wand with that. But the Sailor Moon is like a really popular one. So we have a lot of fun custom stuff. So we have a lot of fun with it. You ladies will definitely love it. And like I said, Bambi, I think we need to do like a collaboration.
Well, he's gonna find a good like vegan leather, but yeah.
Yeah, we gotta find the vegan collaboration.
My difficult ask.
No, that's what I'm saying. We're all inclusive. We wanna include everybody and how they're doing and what turns them on, and definitely
I love that.
not include what turns them off.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Okay,
well, thank you, ladies.
I don't want to cut you off.
Time. This is the Uncut Gala, and it's going to be at Emperor's on Adamo in Tampa from 7 p.m. on Sunday. Get your ticket at Eventbrite or go to the Uncut Leather Instagram for the link.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
You got it.
Anything else you want to
check the mail on that.
I'll put them down there.
Yeah,
I really
They'll be in
looking
the
forward to it.
comments.
All right, get back to work. I know you're going to make the place amazing.
Yes,
Good
I
luck
love you,
now.
ladies. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
having me. Y'all keep up the
Thank
sexy
you.
hot work. I love you.
We'll
See
talk
you
to
on
you
David, I'll
soon.
see you
Sunday.
soon. Raven, I'll see
Yes,
you
love you.
later.
Soon.
Bye, babe.
Not too. Won't be too long. Bye, babe.
Or better
Okay,
not
so
be.
when you-
Love you, ladies.
Okay, so when we stop, don't hang up. Okay, we've got to make sure that it's uploaded.
Okay.
So you wanna